What's going on, guys? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here. Time to take a look at what's sold.
Mountain Man
Treasures.
Welcome into the channel, guys. My name is Troy. I'm a part-time reseller based out of Helena, Montana, and this channel is about reselling. It's about me going to garage sales and estate sales, thrift stores, that sort of thing, picking up stuff, showing you what I pick up, and then telling you about it when I sell it and telling you what I sold it for. And we haven't done a what sold for a little bit, and I was on vacation last week, so we missed a couple of days of videos, and I've got a lot to catch up on. We have a lot of things to tell you about that's sold, and so we're going to jump right into it. I'm going to move through these as quickly as possible so this doesn't turn into a very long video. So the first thing that we sold, I think I remembered where we left off. These Boston Celtics shorts, really cool shorts, Swingman. They were stitched with the cloverleaf on there. I like them a lot. I picked them up for, I think, $3 at the local thrift, and they sold relatively quickly within a couple weeks for $28.63 plus shipping. And then we sold a Hot Wheels truck. This ramp truck went for $7.49. Free shipping. Tony Lama boots. Tony Lama is a brand that I've talked to you about before, guys. They will sell some of them a little bit long tail, and these definitely long tail. I actually sold these twice. Sold them once to a guy, and he had to return them because he said they just didn't quite fit right. So he paid for the return, and I sold them again. I took an offer of $108 plus shipping. They've been delivered, so hopefully they stay at their new home down in Texas now. Gold label Barbie. This is a Silkstone Barbie. This is the Siren, and it sold for $267.99 plus shipping. But recognize, I paid up for this one. I paid $150 for this one, so I knew the return wasn't going to be huge, but I also knew 100% this was going to sell, and we were going to make about $100. So definitely a good turnaround on that one. Good turnaround here, too. This Super Soaker I pulled out of my death pile over a weekend and decided to test it, clean it, list it, and it sold. This one going to Australia, $51.75 Australian dollars. So all said and done, we make about $15 or so, I think. These American Rockets skates, I think you saw these yesterday on the thrift haul that I showed. I went to a garage sale. I didn't have my phone with me. I didn't have a camera. It was just a surprise sale as I was coming home from work, and I found quite a few good things. Some of them have already sold. These, I took an offer of $40 plus shipping, and guess what? Then I sold another Super Soaker. I had three of them, actually, and when I tested them, two of them worked. So, unfortunately, one of them did not work, but that meant I took the little water clips that came with that one, and I paired it with these others. So it was the Super Soaker plus an extra water clip for both of them because they were interchangeable. So that helped set them apart from the others out there. Plus, I mean, it's a vintage piece. It was going to sell. So this one sold here in the States, $19.42 plus shipping on that one. And then you really talk about long tail. This is something that I've had for, I don't know, 2 years now. I part stuff out, the ImagiNext. They have the dinosaurs. This is from the Bigfoot. This is the battery cover off of the back of the Bigfoot. Now, I sold the battery. I sold the remote control. We definitely parted this guy out, and the battery cover was the last piece, and somebody sent me an offer of $7 free shipping. I countered at $8. I think I had it listed at like $9 something, but I wanted to make sure that I actually made something after shipping and fees. So I countered at $8, and they took it. So $8 free shipping for a battery cover. Definitely an easy sale. Shakespeare Uncovered. We sold this for $16.39, and then we sold Shakespeare Uncovered Series 2 also for $16.39, and then we sold MacBeth. This one from, I believe, the 1979 version. That was $20.09. All of those going out to a viewer. Allie, thanks so much for coming in this store. She said, you can't blame me when you put up Shakespeare, and I get it. She got some good ones headed to her, so appreciate that. Royalty for me, Bermuda shorts. You guys saw these on the video yesterday as well. I was thinking maybe $15, but I looked them up and they comped pretty well. $26.79 plus padded flat rate shipping. Pretty good sale on those. Remember, we paid, it was, I think, $40 for everything at that sale. We're definitely in the profit there already. And then we sold little Lulu. I priced her really high. She's been hanging out with me back here for a while. but somebody eventually found her and picked her up for $56.94. Plus, they paid international shipping. This one going through the eBay standard international delivery to Hong Kong. So Lulu on her way to Hong Kong. Then we sold Passion of the Christ, this new and sealed. I picked this up last year at some point, and I think when I picked it up, I sort of said, this will probably sell around Easter. And it did. We got $12.29 plus shipping for this. The vintage 76 gas station shirt, the single stitch shirt. We picked this up a little while ago, and this one going out to a viewer, this one to Nathan. He sent me an offer of $25 plus shipping, and I took that. He was going to give this to a buddy that collects Phillips 66 stuff, and if he already had this one, I think Nathan works for 66, and so they have sort of an internal thing where they buy, sell, and trade, it sounds like. So Nathan, I hope either your buddy likes it or you can make a few bucks off of it. Either way, I sure appreciate you stopping by the store. I put this one up and asked, hey, who is this? I know she's familiar. I can't figure out where she's from. Who is it? Several of you answered, and you were spot on. This is Sophia the First from the Disney Channel. Just a little plush, and another reason why you should sell internationally, guys. The sell-through rate on this little thing, not that great, but most of those people probably aren't selling internationally, because I put it up for $9.99 and it sold in a matter of days to Spain. So $9.99 plus international shipping to Spain. These I got from Harry Tornado in a mystery box that I got from him. Transformers pillowcases, really cool. They sat around for a little bit. They had some watchers. They definitely got views. But finally, I sent out an offer of $34.99 plus shipping, and somebody took me up on it. The Lion King 1.5, Lion King 2. These are VHS clamshells. I got these for free at a garage sale. I bought a VCR and a VCR DVD combo unit, and the lady said, well, if you're taking those, you have to take these tapes. You just have to. Okay, I mean, they're not, most of them weren't super valuable. We donated a lot of them, but some of these I lotted up, and we are making a few bucks. So this one, I made the set of the 3 movies, and we sold it for $13.36, free shipping. Now, that's not a lot, right? But they were free. Easy to throw 3 VHS tapes in a box and send it out the door. It's $10. Why not? These Levi's 501 XX jeans. Keep an eye out for the 501 XX. They sell very, very well. They're going to sell all the time. Right about $30. That's where we got them. $30.14 plus padded flat rate envelope shipping. And then we sold some antique bisque, porcelain, ceramic. I don't know how to tell the difference between them, to be quite honest with you. But these 2 little baby dolls, these jointed dolls stamped Japan, put them up to auction, and they got pretty good interest. They sold for $27.99 plus shipping. We sold an animation cell. It's been a while since we sold an animation cell. I always like shipping those out. This All Dogs Go to Heaven cell. I got an offer of $35 plus shipping, and we took that because it's 100% profit on all of these cells now. Another Barbie, Midge and Alan. This is a really cool set, and it's another one going international. So many of these Barbies go international. $117.24 plus that international shipping to Italy. And for this set, I paid $50 for this one. So again, we had a little bit more than double our money on these. And then it's been a while since we sold some of our Omega Pet anti-bitter chew spray stuff. We sold another one. So keep your dogs from chewing on the furniture with this stuff. $9.99 free shipping. We've had, I don't know, we had like 2 dozen or more of these things. Got them in a wholesale purchase, and it's a quantity listing. We don't make that much off of them, but it's one listing, and they sell again and again and again. And I make $3, $4, $5 each time. It's closer to $3, $4 now after the rates went up. But you know, I'm not going to take the listing down. They're very easy to ship, and we're getting to the bottom. So I'm happy to sell another one of these, $9.99 free shipping. Another thing I pulled out of my death pile and decided to list, and it sold inside of about a week. Get that stuff out. You bought this stuff for a reason, guys. Buy it. You bought it. You need to sell it. So I pulled this out of the death pile, this cool leather jacket, and it sold for $52 plus shipping. It went down to somewhere in Louisiana. So a little bit warm down there, but, you know, it's time to start riding the bikes. And so I figured this is a good time to get this listed, and it worked out well. This HO scale box car, this sat around for, I don't know, 2 years, but eventually it found the right buyer. This is a pretty rare car, and it sold for $30.13 plus shipping. This Masters of the Universe game, Really, really cool. Got this from Brian, Mr. Buys-A-Lot, off of one of his YouTube auctions. And I was rolling the dice on this thing. We're already in the profit on that particular purchase. But this one, keep an eye out for this game. Because if this was working, it would have gone in the shape it was in, because it was missing part of the back sticker. 75, maybe 85 bucks, something like that. But I got new batteries for it, tested it. It wasn't working. Don't throw it away. The thing is still rare. I listed this thing for parts or repair as is, and it sold in an hour, something like that. I got an offer. I think I listed it at $29.99, just picking a price, and I got an offer of $25 plus shipping. Yeah, I mean, it's broken. Doesn't work. And I got 25 bucks for it. Something else that's surprising to me, yeah, these things sold. And they sold day of purchase and listings. You haven't seen this thrift haul. You'll see this, I think this weekend is when it's probably going to come up. The purple Crocs, just basic purple Crocs. They sold for $19.99 plus first class shipping. Another parted out thing, another, hey, if you find this, don't just throw it away, because there's some money there. I got a wee lot. You've seen me parting out all of the extra bits and pieces out of this lot. And this was the last piece to go. We sold every bit, every piece. This is the Wii Sports manual. I didn't have the cardboard thing. I didn't have the game, but randomly the manual was in the pile. I sold just the manual for $6.99 free shipping. Now, is that much? No, but this thing weighed 3 ounces, so it went out for, $3 and change. We made $3 And how easy is this? I mean, I put it between two pieces of cardboard so it didn't get bent up, and put it in a poly mailer and shipped it. I mean, super easy. Some of this stuff, people go, that's not worth my time. As little time as that took, it was definitely worth my time to make a couple easy dollars. This vintage HBO hat, again, this on the haul that you'll probably see this coming weekend. It sold day of listing as well, $17 plus shipping. We talked about this one here about a week and a half ago, something like that. Walt Disney Treasures. This is the Davy Crockett collection. There's a lot of these. Keep an eye out for, in particular, Zorro. And it's the Donald Duck collection. I think Donald Duck is 4 discs. Zorro might be 2. They go for several $100s used, if you can find those. They're really rare. And this one, relatively rare. It usually only sells for about 30 or 35 bucks, if I remember correctly, but there wasn't that many listed, if any. And so I listed it a little bit higher, and I got it, $39.52 plus shipping. More obsolete stuff. I love selling obsolete stuff. Siemens M56 cell phone. We got this for nothing, bundled in at a garage sale here recently. And only one other person had it listed at $24.99, but they just had the phone. I had the phone, the charger, and the original box, and the manual. So I barely undercut them, but I think they were doing $24.99 free shipping, actually. So I barely undercut them and charged shipping because I had the extra stuff, and it worked out. I sold this thing for $24.78. Really old cell phone. Why not? Omega Pet. We sold another anti-chew spray, $9.99, free shipping. And speaking of old obsolete tech, how about an old obsolete game? Alone in the Dark 2. This one also from a Mr. Buys-A-Lot auction. It was new. The plastic around it had torn a little bit, so it wasn't pristine, but it was still new. It was not Amazon new, but it was eBay new. Of course, I put in the listing, took pictures of it, showed them that it was partially torn on the plastic. If it wasn't, I would have gotten more for this. But I sold this. I took an offer. I had it listed at like 120, just under 125 bucks, because there aren't many of these out there. And so I priced it a little bit high, leave myself some wiggle room, and it worked out because I got an offer of $100 and I took it. So $100 plus this going through eBay standard international delivery to Germany. Then we sold a machete. I sold a machete. This is just a basic. It's a plastic handle. Nothing fancy. $13.93 plus priority mail shipping. Firkin, Bruce's Brewery. It's got a cool frog on there. This is a cool old shirt. I picked this up when I went to the jail, the haunted jail, and we spent the night, overnight there, did the Halloween thing. I picked this up when I went there, and then promptly lost the bag when I came back home. It got buried. I found it here recently, started listing the stuff that I picked up out of it, and lo and behold, it started selling. $17 plus shipping on this t-shirt. Levi's 505 jeans. 505s, not fancy, but these were made in the USA 505s, and those are a little bit more desirable. They will sell pretty much all the time at about $30, and that's what we got. I actually sent out an offer because I saw I had a watcher, and I thought, you know what? I want to make sure that we get these things moved out quickly because I picked these up here this last weekend, and they moved quick. They took 5% off and bought it, $28.63 plus shipping. Then we sold a book, Star Wars Visions of the Future. This was a first print, first edition. Got this at the antique store for $10, and we sold it for $25.45 plus shipping. So not a huge turnaround, but you know, it is possible to make money out of the antique stores. We sold another Omega Pet spray. This one, $9 again and 99 cents plus shipping. And then I was going through this last week and sort of redoing a re-inventory, because every once in a while things will fall off on eBay for no discernible reason. And I found a few things that I know I had listed and apparently weren't listed. And these, I think what had happened with these is I had them listed on Mercari, and for whatever reason took them off. I don't tend to do a lot on Mercari, and I think I've pretty much taken everything off of there. I took these off and never put them back on eBay. So I relisted them, put them on eBay, and they sold. This is John Cena, and we also sold The Rock. These are Ghostbusters figures, and they sold together for $41.36 plus shipping for one of them. I think The Rock was free shipping because it didn't sell quite as well as Cena. And so they paid shipping for The Rock, but then we combined them and they still covered most of the shipping on that thing. And then we sold Wii Mario Kart for $29.47 free shipping. I got this from Farmer Mark here just a few days ago. Went over and he wanted to sell me some of the stuff that he just wasn't interested in testing and listing. And he had some games along with the Wii that were just loose. Somebody had put them into one of those CD books. And so I took some of them out that were worth listing on their own and listed them, and a couple of them have sold, starting with this one. And then we sold some leopard print shoes. I picked these up about a year ago, and they slowly sell. I got these at Goodwill for next to nothing, and so we make a few bucks each time, $12.29. Plus, I didn't charge full shipping on these. I was experimenting with charging partial shipping to keep my cost or my price under what other people were charging. And so it was $12.29 plus $2.99 shipping. So that's what we made off of those. And then this I actually picked up at a garage sale on Saturday. I got this book for $1. Listed it on Sunday evening on Easter, laid there. And I thought, you know what? I need to list a couple things. So I listed the 3 books that I picked up on Saturday. And then it sold this morning. This Vanguard of Crusade, the 101st Airborne. Keep an eye out for the 101st Airborne stuff. There is a good collector's market for it, and some of these books are a little bit more rare. This one was, and I undercut the few that were listed, and it sold quickly, $30.14 plus shipping on this one. Then we sold another game, the Wii Sports Resort game. This one, $24.78 plus shipping this time. Highlight Shorts. This is a brand that I had never heard of before. I'd never seen these, but the sell-through is really, really high. And I got these, again, in the thrift haul that you'll see this coming weekend, but took an offer on these shorts of $25 plus shipping. The Get a Life series, you saw that here about a week and a half ago, and several of you told me, hey, that's really good. That's a fantastic series. I never even had a chance to watch it because it sold before I could. I picked this up for $4 and it sold for $30.14 plus shipping. Another game that I got from Mark, this one, I questioned whether to sort of pair this with the Wii, with the system itself as a bundle, just because it wasn't worth a lot. But the sell-through on this one was there, so I figured, why not? It was Pinball Hall of Fame. It sold for $7.99 free shipping. So not much profit there, but it sold in a day. Why not set it on its own and make a couple bucks? And then the last thing that we've got in this video is the Shark Attack Bull. I put that up for auction, and it sold for $29.42 plus shipping. Now, we did sell our 5.99 auction pieces as well, but that is coming in a separate video along with a couple of other mentions that I've got coming up. That is going to be tomorrow's video. So that's what I have got for you today, guys. This is about a week or so of sales, a little less than a week, I think, minus those 99-cent auctions that coming up in tomorrow's video. We'll tell you what those ended up selling for. We did really, really well. And that guy back there, we've got a good story about the Enaman as well. You guys are going to want to hear that again. That coming up tomorrow morning right here. And if you don't want to miss it, hit the bell underneath here. That'll let you know when we put new stuff up. And if you haven't, subscribe, hit that thumbs up. That helps me a ton. And if you got any questions, leave them down below, or you can shoot me an email or a message on Instagram as well. All of that information is down below in the description. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. We're going to call this thing. See you next time. Bye.